Hello everyone, myself Prachi Jain. Welcome to the new video of class 11th Microeconomics. In this video, we will discuss Microeconomics introduction part. So let's start and we'll see the basic components that are there in the Microeconomics introduction. So first of all, the meaning of economy. What does the economy means? An economy is a system of organization, an institution that facilitates or play a role in the production and distribution of goods and services in a society. Economies determine how resources are being distributed among members of society. They determine the value of goods and services, and they even determine what sorts of things can be traded or bartered for those goods and services. So basically, an economy is an organization or an institution wherein the distribution of goods and services take place, where the people earn the living, they trade and they earn their livelihood with the help of exchanging of goods and services. They also do the production, they also distribute those goods and services in the society. There are three types of economy that are there. So first is market or capitalist economy. In this type of economy, the factor of production are owned and operated by individual or a group of individuals. The main object of production is self-interest or profit maximization. Basically, this economy is the market economy, and the main objective of this economy is profit maximization. Central problems are solved by price mechanism or market forces of demand and supply. The best example of these type of economy are in Hong Kong, Singapore and New Zealand. Second is the planned or centrally planned or socialist economy. Basically, these economies are owned and operated by government. Main objective is social welfare. Central problems are solved by central planning authority. The best example of these type of economy can be seen in North Korea and Vietnam. The third type of economy is the mixed economy. Now, mixed economy in simple terms has the feature of both the market economy as well as the socialist economy. So, the economy in which the factors of production are owned and operated by both government and private sector are called as mixed economy. Main objective is profit maximization from the private sector point of view or from the private point of view, and social welfare from government point of view. Central problems are solved by central planning authority and price mechanism in private sector. The best example for this type of economy is our country, that is India. India can be the best example for mixed economy. So, India run on the features of both centrally planned economy as well as market economy. Now, what does this economic means? The meaning of economics. As we all know that economics is a branch of social science focused on the production, distribution and consumption of goods and services. The origin of economics can be traced to Adam Smith's book, An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nation. Market, it is a nation, not nature. It is by mistake it's written as nature, but it should be nation, N-A-T-I-O-N. Published in the year 1776, So Adam Smith was a very famous economist, and in his book An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nation, he has given how the economics run, or what is the basic meaning of economics, what all economics deals with. So according to him, economics was used to mean home management with the limited funds available in the most economical manner possible. बहुत ही कम फंड्स में, बहुत ही कम रिसोर्सेज में हम कैसे घर को मैनेज करते हैं, that is all economics deals with. The word economics comes from two Greek words. दो ग्रीक वर्ड से मिलके बना है इकोनॉमिक्स पूरा वर्ड. इको मीन्स होम एंड नोमस मीन्स अकाउंट्स और मैनेजमेंट. The subject has developed from being about how to keep family accounts into wide-ranging subject of today. Basically, if we talk of economics in a home level, then it means that how the people manages their accounts or home with the limited amount of funds that are available to them. So economics is about the study of scarcity and choice. Scarcity means the shortage of funds or limited availability, and choice because resources are limited, so a person has to make a wise choice. Economics find ways of reconciling unlimited wants with the limited resources. We all human beings have unlimited wants. As soon as one want is being satisfied, the another pops up. So, and also to satisfy those wants, we have limited resources only. We do not have much of money that we can manage each and everything. With the limited resources only, we have to satisfy all our wants. Economics explains the problem of living in community in terms of underlying resources, cost and consumer benefits. So economics is about the coordination of activity which results from specialization. Even with the limited resources, how the people coordinate in the best possible manner to fulfill all their wants. So the definition of economics says, according to Robbins, emphasizes that economics is a study of human behavior where there is a relationship between ends and scare means, and that scare means have alternative uses. According to Samuelson, definition of economics is most comprehensive, relevant and accepted. The definition includes both the aspect of economics, the distribution of limited resources also, and the problem of economic development also. That with the limited amount of funds, with the limited amount of resources, we have to fulfill all our wants also, and we have to do something about the economy also. So there is a problem of economic development also, plus the distribution of limited resources also. Now we have the difference between the microeconomics and macroeconomics. So economics, you can see here how society manages its scarce resources efficiently. Basic meaning, if we talk of economics in one word, so we will say how the society manages its scarce resources efficiently. Secondly, microeconomics focus on the individual part of the economy. If we talk of microeconomics, micro means chota. So, individual part, microeconomics focus करता है on the individual person, whereas macro deals with the economy as a whole. पूरी economy, पूरी society को as a one unit study किया जाता है under macroeconomics. In microeconomics, how household and firm make decision and how they interact in the specific market. There are different forms of market. So how the household and firm react in those specific type of market, how they make decision. Under macroeconomics, economy-wide phenomena. It is an economy-wide phenomena, macroeconomics, which deals with the inflation, unemployment, economic growth. So these are the large or the big issues in the society which is being focused by macroeconomics. Okay, so next there are certain different points for micro and macroeconomics. The origin states that the word micro has been derived from the Greek word micros, which means small. It is also called as price theory. Macro, the word macro has been derived from a Greek word macros, which means large. So it is also called the theory of income and employment. Next is study matters. It studies about individual economic relations or issues like household, firms, consumers, etc. In this, basically we study demand, supply, individual demand, individual supply. But in macroeconomics, it studies about an economy as a whole. So under macroeconomics, we will study aggregate demand, aggregate supply. Aggregate means the sum altogether. Objectives in microeconomics, its main objective is to analyze the principal problems and policies for the achievement of goal of optimum allocation of resources, whereas in macroeconomics, it investigates principal problems and policies related to the achievement of full employment and expansion with productive capacity. Next is, it deals with how consumer or producer make their decision depending on their given budget and other variables, whereas in macroeconomics, it deals with how different economic sectors such as household, industries, government, foreign sector make their decision. Now, it uses the method of partial equilibrium, that is the equilibrium in one market, whereas it uses the method of general equilibrium, that is equilibrium in all the markets of economy. Next is variables. The major microeconomic variables are price, individual, consumers' demand, wages, rent, profit, revenue, etc. Whereas the major macroeconomic variables are aggregate price, aggregate demand, aggregate supply, inflation, unemployment, etc. Various theories that are under the microeconomics are theory of consumer behavior and demand, which is a chapter in your microeconomics. Theory of producer behavior and supply is also a chapter. Theory of price determination and under the different market condition, theory of factor pricing distribution, theory of economic welfare. Under macroeconomics, theory of national income, theory of money, theory of general price level, theory of employment, theory of international trade, macro theory of distribution and theory of economic growth. Main problems under microeconomics are the price determination and allocation of resources. This is the biggest problem of microeconomics. And the problem of macroeconomics is the level of income and employment in the economy. Because we know that if we talk of society as a large, अगर हम बड़े स्केल की बात करें तो हमारी कंट्री में अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट की बहुत प्रॉब्लम है, अनइवन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इनकम की प्रॉब्लम है. So these are the major problems that is faced by the macroeconomics. Microeconomics was popularized by Alfred Marshall, whereas macroeconomics is popularized by J.M. Keynes. His full name is John Maynard Keynes. Okay. Both micro and macroeconomics are complementary and should be utilized for proper understanding of an economy. There is a difference between the planned economy and market economy. So, planned economy, all the material means of production are owned by government, whereas in market economy, all the material means of production are owned by private individual, as we have already discussed. Main objective of production is social welfare under the plan or socialist economy. Planned economy is also called as socialist economy, whereas market economy is also called as capitalist economy. So, main objective of capitalist or market economy are profit maximization. Ownership of property is under the government control in planned economy, and there is no limit to private ownership of property in market economy. All the economic problems are solved as per direction of the Planning Commission. All the economic problems are solved through price mechanism, that is demand and supply. There is another concept of positive or normative economics, and this is the last topic for today's video. Difference between positive economics and normative economics. Now, positive economics deals or relates to the study of economic issues which are subject to verification, which can be verified, whereas normative economics deals or study with the matter that involves the value judgment, suggestions, and which are debatable. So basically, positive economics deals with what is and what was, that can be verified also, whereas normative economics gives the suggestion that what ought to be or what can be done. Okay. So the first difference is it deals with what is and what was. In normative economics, it deals with what ought to be. Second difference is that positive economics is based on cause and effect of facts. Like I told you that if positive economics apply, it means that certain facts are there which has to be verified. And in normative economics, it is based on ethics or norms, rules, which are debatable. It can be verified with the actual data, that is positive economics. In normative economics, it cannot be verified with actual data because it just gives the suggestion or opinion, so that cannot be verified. In this, value of judgment are not given, but in normative economics, the value of judgments are given. So I hope under this video you are able to understand the basic introduction of microeconomics, the basic components of microeconomics. And if you like this video, then stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you very much.